King news, my wonderful people. Yes, so now so things don't they happen. Dear brother Peter Obi, I can't deny you. Shehu Sani make demand from the Labour Party presidential candidate. You know, so waiting you look through where I now your neighbor take better pass you. Now so it be when person not agree put attention to details. Now that small thing where you not agree do so now your neighbor will take get advantage. Now so life be oh. Peter Obi, when he started, a lot of people said, he's just one of those making some fun noise. And, when he started, a lot of persons, trivialized what he was doing. Some said, all these politicians, they just want to waste their money and what have you. But today, he's not a pushover. Yeah. Life, that's life. Now, so life be. You have to start something for others to start believing in you and start, accepting. You, first of all, needs to accept yourself. My brother, Northern Elder, they say, well, brother, I must ask my own now. When you become president, which position you go give me? Let's get all the details. Dear brother Peter Obi, I can't deny you. Shehu Sani, a Northern Elder, makes demand of the Labour Party presidential candidate. The former lawmaker representing Kaduna Central in the National Assembly, Shehu Sani, has asked Labour Party LP presidential candidate Peter Obi to remember him when he finally received monetary support from his kindred in diaspora ahead of the 2023 election. Sani, who has found shelter in the People Democratic Party camp, took to his Twitter on Saturday morning to jokingly ask the former Anambra State governor, who he refers to as my good friend, to send him something, money, jokingly, when he becomes that wealthy, ready for the elections. Yes? The 8th National Assembly lawmaker, however, caused Peter Obi's enemies, saying they will suffer. They should leave Peter Obi alone. Nigerians need a breath of fresh air. Nobody has given me a dime. Peter Obi has refused the statement being passed on that he has received a whopping sum of $150 million from Nigerians in diaspora campaign fund. In a statement on Monday, Peter Obi reiterated viral report that his journey abroad was to solicit funds for his campaign. Late Nigeria understands that Obi was reacting to a call by the support group under the alliance of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu Shetima Connect, asking the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to disqualify him from the 2023 general race over violation, of the Electoral Act on campaign funding, receiving money from abroad. But in a statement on Sunday, the Obi Danta Media Out office on behalf of the Labour Party presidential flag bearer described the allegation of violating the Electoral Act external funding for election as delusional and baseless. The statement added that Obi's trip was to sensitize and carry along Nigerians abroad on his upcoming agenda of rebuilding the country. It says Obi foreign trips have become a worry to the ruling All Progressive Congress because its leaders cannot meet Nigerians in diaspora, knowing that they contributed to making the country what it is in the first place. Honestly, sincerely speaking, I think say abroad open for everybody. How come Tinubu and our very own brother Atiku cannot go abroad? And so they've resorted to faulting Peter Obi's movement. By the way, Peter Obi has gone on a sensitization mission to Nigerians abroad, saying, this is first of all our home. Yes, we can do something about it. We can work. We can ensure that we bring out our country from the current predicament. We can do something. Yes, I mean, you don't want to be in a country where you can't come home, not because you don't want to come home, but because things are no longer what you thought it should be. Because going home, it's more like a threat rather than a comfort, and a place that you will want to go to with all joy. Many people go back to Nigeria, and before they leave, they want to ensure that the coast is clear. They would have prayed. They would have ensured that some go as far as having security. Yeah, they will book security with them that follows them all through. That is because of the, the nature of what they hear going on back home. But can we continue in this way and think that things will suddenly change? No. So we have to work at it. We have to make sure and do something so that at the end of the day, okay, we do not just sit back there and pretend that all is well. Excuse me, all is not well. All is not well. So if things will change, Nigerians will have to, begin to work, and so the lies has continued to mount up. Many saying, oh, Peter Obio, Nigerians abroad are giving him money. Oh, they've given him so much money, and that is, Nigeria with money. Our politicians, they collect the money, but the money is for them. Yeah, one person will borrow money for the nation, and one person will, that money is going into one man's pocket. Oh, what a nation! What a sorry situation we have come to find ourselves as a nation. So they think the way they are, that's the way every other person is. So once they hear anything about money, they get very sensitive. Well, these are some of the things that are happening. These are some of the things that are going on, and it is high time we all begin to, look at things well and ensure that we are voting in the right persons. 2015, we thought that we have seen the Messiah, and everybody was on board. Oh, Buhari, 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 Buhari. Here we are today, mourning the same Buhari we brought into power. But I can tell you something, by 2019, we realized our mistake. But, it was the court that decided that very election victory between Atiku and Buhari at that point in time. Now we're at another junction, another crossroad where we are making that decision of who leads this country. Please don't see a man who has defrauded the nation, who has destroyed the nation in no small way, and you join on. Listen, if you go on and you support such an individual because of a few naira you've been given, you are part of the problem of the country. I put it to you. You are part of the problem. And so you have no basis to complain when certain things begin to happen. You can't complain because you made it happen. Yeah, you made it happen. You worked at it. You did what happened. You made it happen. So the time for change is now. The time when we begin to, sit up and ensure that change comes is now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless. Bye for now. Don't forget you have a voice. Yes?